Turns out that in 2019, Canada gave $41 million in foreign aid to China, while at the same time, Michael Kovrig and Michael Spavor are still rotting in a Chinese prison. It turns out that some of that money might have been actually given to that Wuhan virology lab. This is the Great White North Report.
Send money here, send money there. Our native countrymen starve and swear.
The Rebel News is claiming that the Trudeau government gave $830,000 for COVID-19 research to the same Wuhan virus laboratory suspected of kicking off the CCP coronavirus pandemic. Now I find this disturbing and just unbelievable. Into this one. Some more. And I went to Blacklock's Reporter. And according to them, Canada gave $41 million in aid to China. This is according to newly released data from the Department of Foreign Affairs. China has a $13 trillion economy and a $10 billion space program. And we're giving $41 million in aid to China? Why would we be giving that much money to them when they're wasting all their money on a space program and all this other stuff? Not to mention they're beefing up their military, beefing up those building more fake islands or expanding them in the South China Sea. So I can't take this at face value. I couldn't find anything on CBC either. So I went to the actual government website, Canadian International Development Platform, and in 2019 we gave $6.3 billion in foreign aid last year. That's a lot of money. The Navy hasn't built anything since the 1990s. And yet we're giving $6 billion away. Look at all the money we've given since 2001. So going to the government website, we definitely gave them the CCP $41 million, and you have got to be fucking kidding me. Like, is the Trudeau Liberal government insane? Trying to suck up to them so they give you, what, so we can sell canola to them? It's time to shift our priorities. I know farmers are hurting. We can subsidize them for a while till they shift to a new crop. And I'm all for letting the CCP starve. So they learn their lesson. They need us more than we need them. I don't need a plasma TV every year or a new computer. And I certainly don't need to buy an NHL jersey. That is something that can be brought back and made in Canada. So over the past 18 years, we've given them $825 million. Almost $1 billion over that time. But it is troubling that 2 years ago, the Trudeau government put $256 million of Canadian taxpayer money into the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. That money was essentially handed over to the bank controlled by Beijing to develop projects that would have trouble getting built in Canada under the government, including ring roads and power plants. So why would we ever hand over that much money when the people who run it have been playing economic warfare against Canada for years? Canola, beef, pork, soybeans were all products blocked by China. So this is definitely a mystery. And it's also a mystery that we remain part of it after the regime decided to kidnap two of our citizens, Michael Kovrig and Michael Spavor. Even they're criticizing that move. I, for one, we need to get out of China, decouple. Why is Trudeau trying to suck up to the Chinese Communist Party? I don't know. It's a mystery to me and something he should answer for. If anything, we should play hardball. Giving money to a bully is not going to make the bully go away. So going back to the Rebel News story that Canada gave $800,000 to the Wuhan lab, I think I can safely debunk that after researching it. It turns out that Canada did provide $800,000 in funding, but it was to the University of Alberta, who's going to be researching the coronavirus, and they're supposed to be cooperating with the sharing knowledge with that laboratory in Wuhan. Now, so they're not giving money directly, but they are helping by doing some of the research work. This is unlike the United States. In 2015, they gave something like $3.7 million to that same lab to help them with things. That was under President Obama's administration, not Trump. I think the U.S. pulled out of funding that lab simply because of safety concerns back in 2018. Going back to the $41 million we give in foreign aid to China, I think that was totally preposterous. I don't know why we would do that. It's like Prime Minister Trudeau is dropping his pants and bending over, and President Xi doesn't even have the common courtesy to give him a reach around. That's what it seems to me. And the whole $6 billion in foreign aid, and it's the same suspects. It's not helping. These countries should be out of their hole, right? And especially at a time when Canada is totally unprepared for any military conflicts that are going to arise. Like, we're still trying to replace our CF-18s, the Hornets. They're still arguing over designs. I just say let's go with the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. I know it's expensive, but at least it won't be that hard to get parts because it's right next door to us. and we integrate more into the U.S. defense system, there's no fewer confusion. Our surface combatant projects, we haven't built any frigates since the 1990s. And we've continuously delayed this program, and it's going to cost us $4.6 billion per ship. Well, hey, $6 billion in foreign aid that goes away to free, I can build a ship with that, so why not? So anyway, those are my thoughts on the foreign aid spending we just did. I cannot believe it. I'm going to write to my local MPP, Minister of Parliament, see what the hell happened there. See if I get a response back. That'd be even more amazing, despite the fact she's a conservative. And we'll see where that goes. But for all my Canadians out there, like, what do you guys think of that? How much money we give to China at a time where they're being real pricks to us? Let me know in the comments below, and just love to rant about this stuff. And until next time, I'm Roman Daxelvia. I'm out of here.